Greetings, family. Welcome back to my channel. The coonery and buffoonery is non-stop. Family, on this particular video, I wanted to just commemorate emancipation, but I found that there's an even deeper struggle that really needs to be addressed today. Okay, but first of all, let me say happy emancipation to my extended African family around the world. All right, wherever you may be. If you're in Amsterdam and you're a descendant of Africa, happy emancipation to you. All right, all Kushites. Okay, I would like to say happy Emancipation Day to the elders and to those who are now ancestors who paved the way for us to be here today. But I would like to address once again this dissent that is taking place in the African community. All right, basically on SaNeter's platform, they had a wonderful discussion about religion, Christianity. In particular, it was a discussion between Brother Garfield and the brother who calls himself BlackJesus Minister. All right, it was a spirited discussion. It was informative, but I would like to discuss some comments that BlackJesus Minister made that are very timely, that are very relevant to this discussion of emancipation. Okay, because once again, I'm hearing another brother from America who is taking on a tribalistic outlook towards their brothers from other parts of the world. All right, because all Garfield did, Garfield asked him if he could provide evidence for the existence of Ham, Shem, and Japheth. All right, this was a very technical discussion, and basically Brother Garfield, he went for the knockout a little early by asking the brother if he has any archaeological evidence for Ham, Shem, and Japheth, right? And instead of answering the question, the brother who calls himself BlackJesus Minister proceeded to draw battle lines in the sand. All right, what he did was he told Brother Garfield that he's not going to waste his time arguing with him because he actually descends from Jamaica. All right, he said that Brother Garfield is not his brother because he is from Jamaica and he does not understand the American black experience, you know. And this was a very disappointing thing to hear coming from the mouth of an African descendant, recognizing that we have one common ancestry and we basically were only separated by stops on the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, but there was one thing I wanted to add to this. There's a perception that people went directly from Africa to America, but the reality is many of those who became slaves in America had to make stops in places like the Bahamas and Jamaica, which was like a transshipment point. All right, because from this region, then they would make the journey to America. All right, so this took place. There's a plantation here called the Wiley Plantation, and on the Wiley Plantation, this is where many of the people who would be slaves elsewhere actually passed through. Some remained and some passed through. Okay, but what I would like to say in commemorating the legacy of our ancestors who were slaughtered, who were considered 3/5 human, who were raped and hung and burned. All right, I would like to say, if we do not want to disrespect the legacy of our ancestors, we need to cease with this divisive rhetoric that is now forming a wedge in the black community, causing people to think xenophobic thoughts, thinking silly conspiratorial thoughts about their own fellow Africans. Okay, so family, I just wanted to weigh in on this. I hope you all are well. Happy Emancipation. But BlackJesus Minister, brother, you need to cease and desist with this idiotic rhetoric and stop dividing African people. Family, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about all these dynamics. One love.